Welcome back to the Gaming Dudes. In this one, we're going to talk about Picnic Road, our second visit, so we can actually 100% the entire level. So, in this episode, we've beat the Earth Elemental as well as we've cleared the Red Streamer. So we're going to start off first by going back to the Earth Elemental Chamber, as well as we're going to talk to the Toad that's actually selling popcorn, because the popcorn is Toads. So, if you're looking for that Toad collectible achievement, obviously you need to go to this guy, talk to him, and look, 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to drop. So that's the first thing that you got to do when you come back. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to this shop clerk, because this little Toad is selling not 1 but 2 trophies, as well as that mushroom at the end doesn't have a price tag. That mushroom is indeed another Toad. So, I hope you still have a lot of money saved up, because these are a little bit pricey. Don't worry, it's worth it. After you made your first purchase, back out, let's hit this Toad quickly. This also is going to allow a little bit of time for that Toad to basically restock his shelf with the second collectible that we need to get. So after we get this Toad, we're going to go back to the green Toad here, we're going to talk to him again, and we're going to buy the second trophy. Before we go, this Toad's actually going to gift us with one more thing, and it's going to be the membership card that actually is going to give us discounts at stores, basically as they come later in the game. So this is super handy to have. And that's basically it for this area. So once we leave this Toad, we're going over to the sensor lab to talk to the mechanic Toad, basically. So let's head over there now. And if you haven't already, we would really appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe, let us know how we're doing. We're trying to make this channel better every day with every video. So your feedback really does help us. Alright, getting back to the video. So we find the mechanic Toad, and he's actually going to tell us all sorts of fun stuff, but more importantly, he gives us a present, and that's what we really care about. So once we basically save him, he gives us this Toad radar, which is actually going to help us find Toads later on in the game. So we're going to show like a quick little brief demonstration of how it works, and we're going to explain it as it's happening. So let's get to it. If you're not interested in this part, just simply fast forward to 420. So as the mechanic Toad states, the dish will scan the area and then it's going to react to the direction in which the Toad is currently facing. As well as the closer that you get, the faster it's going to spin, more vibration will go through your controller, and it's going to look a lot more obvious that it's really like flashing and pulsing. So he gives us a little battery to note that you have to find everything before the timer runs out. So here's a quick demonstration of how we found every Toad in each of the 3 stages. So first off, we can see that it's flashing in the bottom left corner, so as you guess, we're just going to go and find this Toad very quickly. Nice and easy. In the second stage, we're going to note that it flashes in the bottom right corner where that butterfly is, so let's go get that, as well as in the top left corner over here. Now this Toad is hiding, as you guess it, between the bushes. So once we get that Toad, the second stage is now cleared. Now we get on to the third stage that actually tests your ability to use it rather than just obviously see them floating or face down. So the first one is actually in the left side of the map here. The second Toad is off to the top right side, and just a couple of lucky hammers and you're going to find that one easily. Now the third Toad is more center, bottom, middle, off to the right a little bit. Once you strike all 3 Toads, this test is going to end and the mechanic Toad is going to bring you back up to the lab. After a little discussion with the mechanic Toad, he's going to give you the Toad radar and you can get out of there. Once getting out of the sensor lab, the final Toad is of course hiding in a sign, so you just gotta hit the sign and then hit the Toad, and then bam, you have 100% of the Toads. Next, we're just going to jump on this pipe and rip off the sticker before we go get the final trophy and then go get the final box. So the final trophy is just simply down this hill, you can open up the chest, and that is the 3rd trophy that you'll find, number 24, Sensor Lab. After that, head towards the exit that goes towards the overlooked mountain. There you're going to find the final block. And that was a lucky jump for me, but it's actually right in front of the arrow of coins. So once you get that, you're going to have 100%. And at this point in time, if we take a look, Whispering Woods comes later in the game, as well as Toad Town. Both of those are going to have to wait for a long time. But we do have Graffiti 100% done, We have Picnic Road, now 100% done. We got the gold star. Overlook Mountain, Earth Elemental Temple are all 100% done. The Overlook Tower, we have to wait until we clear the Water Elemental before we get the other 2 collectibles. So that's it for this one. We hope you liked the video, and if you really liked it, feel free to hit that like button and join the dudes. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so we'll see you then.